And she's like, I don't smell that. And I was like, okay, well, something smells crazy. Hello, I'm back. And I just got done crying from my last video that I made all about what I believe helped us get pregnant. So if you haven't seen that, please go see that if you're trying to get pregnant. I am starting to document my first trimester, so it'll be a bit of a vlog. Well, I'm at 6 weeks. 6 weeks in some days. I feel like 6 weeks and maybe 5 days. I don't know. I don't know how people don't tell people. Like, I have watched so many vlogs about first trimester, and it's crazy how people keep it from their parents for so long. I called my mom right away. I was on the phone with my mom right after I got that positive pregnancy test and was bawling my eyes out because I was just in such disbelief. It has been so long, month after month, getting negative tests. Like, I couldn't even freaking believe that I was pregnant. I had to tell somebody. And so I actually told my mom first and two of my girlfriends before my husband, because my husband's birthday happened to be that weekend. And so I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. And so I had to order a gift really quick. I wanted to set it up like I was giving him a birthday gift. And I got him this little like Dodger onesie and this little like book about like first time dad. And so I actually waited till the next day to tell my husband because I had to Amazon this stuff real quick. And I'll see if I can insert the clip of sharing it with him. It was so freaking cute. I thought he was gonna pass out.
Hi, it's Nicole from the future here. I just wanted to quickly ask you a favor. I am trying to grow this channel, and I think I have maybe 7 subscribers right now. So I would really appreciate if you find value in this content. If you could like this video and you could subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free to subscribe. It costs nothing to you, but it helps my channel grow. And my goal right now is to get to 50 subscribers. That's my little mini goal right now to try to triumph. So I would really appreciate if you did that. And I really hope that you like this content. I hope to hear any sort of feedback because I would like to make it as good as possible for you guys. My whole goal for this is to share my journey, share what I find, and hopefully keep it as positive as possible. I just know that we need that in today's times. So yeah, thank you so much. Back to the video.
Open it now.
It's not my birthday. No, you're not. Are you really? Are you serious?
So we had gotten this new rescue. Sad part is one of our dogs had passed away prior. And we got this new rescue because our other dog was lonely. And so my husband sees the baby onesie and he like tosses it over to the side. And I'm like, I did not realize what that is. And after I was like, why'd you toss the onesie? He's like, oh, I thought that was for the dog. So stupid. But luckily there was a book in there, so he got it. I found out so soon, literally 4 weeks, the day I was supposed to start my period. I said this in my last video, like I wear the Aura rings. I like know when I'm gonna have my period, track everything. So it was the day I was supposed to start my period, and I just had this inkling, you should take a test today. And I'm glad I did because I was supposed to get a nutrient IV and you shouldn't do that in early pregnancy. So I was like, I'm gonna take a test. And I had some things, sorry if you can hear my dog, he gets weird Tourette's. I had some weird things happening. I'm an emotional person, but I had been extra emotional, like crying for really silly reasons. My smell was out of this world. When I first realized it, it was because me and my work partner, she got this poke bowl and something was smelling like it was burning to me. And I was like, what is burning? She's like, I don't smell that. And I'm like, something is burning. Like, it smells like something burning on a hair, whatchamacallit? Oh my God. Pregnancy brain is real too. A curling iron. And she's like, I don't smell that. And I was like, okay, well, something smells sauce in my bowl. And it just smelled so intense to me. I was like, what's going on? And then I did a dance class and I could smell literally everything. I could smell the people's deodorant, their perfume. I could smell like their hair products. And it felt like someone was spraying this stuff up my nose. Also, probably like 4 days prior, I started feeling like these weird cramps. My periods aren't bad ever. I don't really even get cramps. I get like this pressure and then I'll get my period and it will go away. I was having these crazy cramps and every time I'd come on, I would get really sad. I'd be like, crap, I'm getting my period. And then nothing. And then it was always at night too, and I was like relaxed and laying down. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So again, I'd get these like intense cramps and I'm like, fudge, my period's coming. And then nothing. And I'm like, what's going on here? Later to find that's implantation pain. And I guess some people are more sensitive, but I have felt everything this pregnancy. It's crazy and it's been freaking me out. So I took the test and it was like right away, dark line, dark yes. And I was like, holy effing SHIT. What? I could not believe it. So again, I was like, I have to call somebody. What in the F? Oh my God, I'm so freaking happy. And so I did all my research. I ended up finding this doctor that is like a midwife. They have a midwife, OB, and doula. I'm so excited. But you have to wait till you're 8 weeks to go. And oh my God, that wait has seemed like forever. Like, I just want to see and make sure everything's okay. Am I sick enough? Like, am I having enough symptoms? Like, I've taken like a pregnancy test like every day just to make sure like it still says positive because I'm just like so freaked out. Oh, and I was having the craziest back cramps too, like with the cramping. Crazy back cramps. Feeling very tired. Even the other day, my husband's like, I fell asleep. He's like, I don't think I've ever seen you take a nap in the whole entire time we've been together. And we've been together for 12 years. Your digestion slows way down, which is so weird. It's like, I felt like a brick was sitting in my stomach. Don't like that. I've started to have the nausea kick in. It's kind of been coming in and out like waves, but I don't have to throw up. It's just like that sickly feeling. And it makes you not want to eat anything because everything sounds disgusting. So I'm starting to have food aversions too. Like, it'll be weird because you'll like one night I was like, ooh, I want enchiladas so bad. And it sounded like the best thing in the whole entire world to me. And we got the enchiladas and I took a bite of it and I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever had. And it's a place I like. It wasn't a new place. It's just, that's how it goes because you feel so sick. And so whatever food you're eating is just like, eating the food combined with that sick feeling just makes you just disgusted. I got super duper thirsty, crazy thirst. They say that's because there's a lot of blood rushing to your uterus, your circulation is going a lot more, and your body's just doing a lot of work. So you're gonna be really thirsty and need a lot more fluids. So stay hydrated too. And so you'll pee a lot more too because of it. Something that helped me, because I was having a lot of cramping and backaches in the beginning, I would take magnesium glycinate and then also get magnesium lotion, and I'd put magnesium lotion on my back and my lower abdomen area, and that really helped me sleep too, because you have to be careful about what you take for sleeping. My boobs got bigger. I feel like they're bigger. Don't compare your journey to other people, because that's what I've been doing, and that's what I think has been freaking me out. You hear a lot of people like, oh, their boobs are really sore. I'm like, well, why aren't my boobs sore? Oh, am I not having enough symptoms? Like, what's going on? You can't go down that road. So that's something I'm learning how to manage. There's one thing of like trying to educate yourself, but then sometimes you can take in too much and you can't compare your journey to someone else's. Something I've heard time and time again is that every woman's journey is so different and their experience is so different. I really feel like a hermit. I'm kind of like this anyways when I'm trying to process stuff. So I don't know if that's why this is going on, but like I am very introverted. If I'm going through anything major or any major feelings, or if I had like sadness, I'm someone who likes to process it on my own and just sit with it until I can work through it. I think going through all these feelings and learning these things and feeling not well and feeling tired, I have not really wanted to go out. I don't really want to be around a ton of people. I really just like want to be in the safety of my own home with my dogs and just be a little bit of a recluse. And I think that's okay because that's where I find my comfort. And I have a lot of friends who've had babies and they just say, if you're tired, give yourself permission to rest. You enjoy rest as much as possible because I know it's to come and won't be resting for a very long time. And I think it's so important for you and the baby and stress management. So if you can rest, rest. I'm now feeling these little pulls in my lower abdomen. They're like these little like twingy pulls. And I read that could be around ligament pain, which more so happens later on in your pregnancy. But as your uterus grows, it could just start pulling at the ligaments in your pelvic area, and even as you get bigger, then it'll be like in your hip area. And I always feel it way more when I'm laying down. Also, I think I got a light version of lightning crotch, which that's supposed to be a way more of a thing in your later pregnancy. Like, I remember my friend, she was like, oh, I got lightning crotch, and I was like, what the heck is lightning crotch? But it has to do with like when the growth of your baby is like pushing on these nerves. It feels like a weird tug like in your vagina. It's not like super painful. Well, at least not right in this stage I'm in. Like I think it's probably be more painful like when you have an actual huge baby. I looked it up and it was like this could be a light version of it because your uterus is expanding, and sometimes like laying down or if you move a certain way, like it can push against this nerve and create that sensation. Oh, so my last video was saying how I like to prep my body, I had to switch to warm coffee and how I loved iced coffee. I'm the type of person that will be so excited at night thinking about how I can't wait to sleep so I can wake up so I can have my coffee. But this pregnancy, coffee? Who is she? I don't like it. What is it? I don't want it. It's crazy. I don't want coffee really at all. It doesn't sound good to me. But I have recently loved chai tea lattes. I got one yesterday and I was like, this is my new obsession. And I've never really liked them before. I would never, ever, you would not catch me ever picking chai tea latte over a coffee? No way! I love chai tea lattes now. Hello, from me and Theodore. I am 7 weeks and 1 day today. I feel like all of these like vlogs that I watch of what women go through in their first trimester, I've seen a lot of bad ones and where they're experiencing really bad nausea, really bad throwing up constantly. And then you hear that everybody's different. Some people have it bad, some people don't have it at all. And it's kind of a mind F when you don't have it as bad. Like I keep waiting for things to get worse, and then I like start freaking out because I feel like I'm not having enough symptoms, and then that scares me. So if you're in that same boat and you're actually having a pretty decent time, just know I'm going through that too. And so we'll see what's to come, but so far it's been really good. Can't complain much. I am driving home from work and I've been freaking out all day long. I have a whole other week left before I go to my first doctor's appointment and get my first ultrasound and all that stuff. And I actually reached out to them today because I've been so anxious about it, and I shouldn't chat GTP anything, and I shouldn't freaking Google, because I watch all these YouTube videos and all of them say don't Google your symptoms, don't like look up on the internet because you could get in your head. But it's so hard because I watch all of these videos and maybe I just need to like cut off all of the input because I feel like that's a contributor to all of anxiety about all things, is like too much input. I'm following all these people's journeys and everybody's having all these crazy symptoms. And it's like, I have had some symptoms. Tiredness is definitely one of them. But what worries me is I felt a little more nauseous and food aversions in the beginning, and then it's kind of like leveled off where I don't feel like I am experiencing that. And so it just worries me. I'm like, I don't know if I'm having a really easy pregnancy or if something bad is happening. And I just want that reassurance. It's 4th of July weekend, so they were closed. They couldn't get me in earlier. So I'm just gonna wait and give it to God. It's really hard not to be anxious about it, especially when we've tried for so long. It's like, I don't want anything bad to happen. I'm just praying that everything's okay. And if I am having like the easiest pregnancy of all time, then I will still share this, because I don't feel like I hear that in a lot of videos. I just hear about the bad stuff, and I think in my head all of these years, like, I actually had been scared to get pregnant because all I hear about is bad things and bad experiences and how awful it is. And so in my head, I was just picturing it being the worst thing in the world and the most awful experience. So yeah, guess we'll see. Okay, I have good news. It's funny that this is good news, but my symptoms have come back. This is a part of pregnancy that I don't hear a lot of people talk about. Maybe it's because I'm so into health and nutrition, and I feel like I've really always tapped into my body. I feel like I'm very aware when things change, so I don't know if I'm just hyper vigilant and hyper aware, but pregnancy for me has been just a total mind F. Like, my cool bands, they're for the nausea that came back. I was all scared that I wasn't really feeling much, which should be a total blessing, right? But here I am freaking out about it. I was literally praying to God to make me throw up, basically. And so then I did start feeling nauseous again, but then I was like questioning if I was actually feeling nauseous or if I was just stressing myself out. I'm like having undeniable nausea today, hence the cool little bands. If you've not heard of these are really awesome. They're actually for when you go on the boat or whatever is causing you sickness. It hits a acupressure point in your wrist, so you're supposed to wear both of them, but it helps keep it more manageable. And I went outside to pick up a package and I bent over and literally throw up came up into my mouth. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely having symptoms again. I know that's so silly to say, because like, who wants to feel nauseous? But I do, because honestly, I think it's a blessing. And maybe this is a good reframe for anybody who's been struggling pretty hard. I know you might pray for the opposite, to pray that you don't have to go through any of that, but I think it's such a blessing to feel the symptoms, because it's just a concrete for sure this pregnancy is still happening and everything's okay. When you feel good, that's great and all, but it could be just really scary and it just like up my anxiety. Anyways, thank God. All right, update here. Symptoms are back in full swing. I felt the most nauseous I ever felt today. Like, I thought I was maybe gonna throw up, which I hadn't felt before. So looks like I was worried about nothing. We have our scan in 2 days. Today's Monday. We have it on Wednesday, and I'm not even gonna bother saying TMI, even though I just did, because why would you be watching this video if you didn't want too much information? But I also experienced some constipation, which I don't remember a time I've had that. Not in my adulthood years. I never ever get constipated. I have a pretty healthy digestion, and that was not fun. That was not fun. So I am going to get some magnesium citrate and up that game, because I'm not going to have any of that going forward. I refuse, because that's not great. Also, I've been peeing a ton, which is all good in the daytime, but at nighttime, it's very annoying. I probably get up like 4 to 5 times a night to pee, and I even purposely don't drink that much water before bed. So, yeah, I'm feeling the things. Relieves my anxiety so much. I got really scared there for a second, but I'm so excited for the scan now.
What are we doing?
Today's the day. We're going to get the scan. Here's my husband. He's excited.
Hi, I'm the husband.
I'm documenting my first trimester.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm in the video. Nice to meet you. All you fans out there for hello, I'm Nick. This is her, and I'm the husband.
I've been anxious as shit, so. Okay, we're ready to go.
It's a bean. Yeah, let's see if I can
Look at the little bee.
play the heartbeat. It'll behave. It's still very small, so it's quiet, but you hear that little clicking. Yeah, that's it. Sounds great.
Oh my gosh, babe.
Okay, we got back from our first scan, little bean. They're okay. And their heartbeat is strong, she said, and everything looks so good. And I am just on cloud 9. Oh my god. I started crying when I saw everything was okay. It's just like such a relief to know everything's okay. It doesn't look like anything. We're calling it Little Bean. And the due date right now is February 18th. So that's exciting. Could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, depending. I'm so relieved. So I asked her because I was so scared because I was not feeling sick at all. And she was like, I literally just had another woman who thought the same thing. She's like, but not every woman gets sick. You could be totally fine and feel fine. She said, yes, sometimes getting really sick shows that you have the rise in hormones. But some people just don't get that sick. And so if you are someone who hasn't been experiencing that much nausea and it's causing you anxiety, just know that that could be normal too. So that made me feel very good. And now that I have confirmation of healthy baby, healthy heart rate, everything looks so good. Now I feel like I can really just feel blessed and enjoy the blessing of not feeling terrible. Because yes, I have felt some nausea, and there's been moments where it was like, oop, it was pretty strong, but I haven't thrown up at all. I have been tired, but it hasn't been like super crazy. So I feel like now I can just really enjoy the blessing of that being the case. Now that I know that that doesn't mean there's something wrong with me. So yeah, if you are there, I hope this brings you comfort too, because all I was seeing was videos of women just having the most awful time, and it was making me feel like I was not normal. And so if you're going through that same thing, I hope this can make you feel a little more normal, and that sometimes that's just a blessing in how it goes. Oh yeah, I forgot to also add in, if anybody is struggling with this, I've been kind of scared to work out because I didn't want to like go too crazy or do too much and like hinder anything. But she's like, no, like do what you were doing before. Like dance is fine. Strength training is actually really good. Do what you were doing before. Dance is fine. Strength training is actually really good. But just to listen to your body. And obviously, if you feel any sort of way, if you feel like anything's off, then obviously stop. And then I asked her if I could do regular yoga right now in early pregnancy. And she said yes, as long as it's not hot yoga. So that makes me feel good too, because I was pulling away from working out, which I really enjoy doing. So I think I might do dance class tonight and kind of ramp up more of the strength training again, because that's just good to prepare your body to help you give birth anyway. So hello cutie pies. Wow, I'm in such a great mood. I've just been on cloud 9 ever since I got my ultrasound. It relieved so much anxiety, but I've been reflecting a lot. We're all just trying to learn from each other, especially if it's your first time being pregnant. But with the YouTube videos, like even the YouTube videos that said like positive first trimester, I still feel like the women still had really bad nausea and like still didn't feel very good. And so that's why I thought like my situation was so abnormal. I don't think I've seen anybody yet on a video, at least I'm not finding him. Maybe I opened up the wrong algorithm,
but I've not found anybody on a video that like had a very easy time. And so I just want to say this has been a very positive experience. I mean, I feel like the hardest thing in this first trimester has been the learning and the stress about it, which is like the worst thing for your body. I still have weeks to go, but I really tried to set my body up for success since we were having troubles getting pregnant. I was really trying to prepare my body to become pregnant. And so I really think that has helped me during my pregnancy, because things that help you become fertile help with just naturally nausea and things like that. Now I'm looking back and little things that I do naturally, it makes sense that it would be naturally keeping nausea at bay, because when you look up how to reduce nausea, a lot of the stuff it tells you to do, I was just already naturally doing it. And so I think I'll make a separate video about that, just because I do believe my lifestyle practices that I was implementing before getting pregnant is serving me really well in how my body's handling this pregnancy, because I just hear bad stories. Like, we all hear really bad stories, and I just expected it to be like the worst thing ever and feel the worst ever, and I don't. And so that's really sad that it's like you would think it would be the opposite, but I was worried because I didn't feel bad. So now that I have like the blessing from the doctor and I know the baby's okay, I can bask in the joy and feel the ultimate blessing that it is of feeling pretty good. And also she gave me my confidence to get back to working out, because I definitely slacked on that, and it's so crazy like how quickly you get out of shape. And then like with the bloating and everything, like I've not felt very cute. But that's about it. And yeah, this was a long little blip, but I'm so happy. Got a little baby down there, and now I just can't wait for her to know what it is, if it's a boy or a girl. This guy, he keeps loving on me like this. Daddies, do you know I'm pregnant? Do you know that I have a baby in me? Because you keep being so stinking loving. Yes, you. Oh, this guy keeps being a stage 5 clinger, but I love it. He's such a good boy. He's always been my baby, but he's been doing this thing I call my seatbelt, where he stretches across my body, and yeah, I don't know. I think he senses, you know there's a baby in me? So I feel like he kind of knows. You know there's a baby in here? Yeah, I know. You're gonna be a big brother. You're gonna be a big brother, okay. You excited? Easy good boy? Okay. 12-week appointment day. We get to see the baby as an actual baby instead of a bean blob.
Blob.
That's exciting.
Bean blob.
Definitely not as anxious as I was that first appointment. I was freaking out.
You were?
Yeah, you know I was freaking out.
Yeah, I was nervous for you, and you were nervous.
And yeah, and then we got to hear the heartbeat and see a blob, but now I'm excited because it's gonna look like an actual gonna see a little head.
To see its little head today.
It'll look like an actual little baby.
It's the size of a lime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lime baby right now.
Lime baby.
And I'm at 12 weeks and 1 day, and we're gonna do the genetic testing so we can find out sex early.
And you know what, I think that's important. At first I didn't really care, but then I thought, God forbid, and if this is the case, but God forbid, if it does have autism or Down syndrome or something along those lines, then we can study and know what we're getting into, you know?
Yeah, I like that, because I was like, I really only want to know for the gender, because if there is something going on, I'm still gonna love that baby anyway. And he made a very good point and spoke to my heart, because I am a preparer and a planner. He said, well, it would just give us more time to like look into it and plan it and figure things out. And I was like, that is excellent point. That was speaking to my heart. So we're gonna do that today. Yeah, and so I like that. We're gonna do that, and I'm excited to find out what the baby is.
Me too.
Woohoo!
Here's your little person.
Oh.
Where waving at you. See the little hand?
Look at the... What?
Good for me. Try to get around this little placenta, which is blocking my view a bit. Can I get a picture of you, kid? You're making my life hard here. That's funny.
Hiding behind the placenta.
That's crazy.
Hiding
how
behind the
quickly.
placenta.
Yeah, see, like there's a little face, but this is the placenta blocking
Whoa.
it. It's like, I'm not letting you guys see my face. Not doing. Yep, little hand.
Is that a hand? That's
is a hand.
crazy.
Super cute.
This is, I'm gonna lose my mind. Babe, that is inside your belly though.
Okay, we got back from our appointment. Here it is. Let's see, get a little closer. It actually looks like a baby, a little head. So excited. It was kind of hiding though, behind the placenta. It kept hiding. But it is so cute, and it was so nice to see it look like an actual little baby instead of just a little blob. And then we got the genetic testing. I had to get poked. Just got some blood drawn. It was really easy, and we will see. We're excited to know the gender early, and yeah, it went really good. So everything's looking healthy and good, and I am ecstatic. And I'm getting my energy back. So I'm gonna do a dance class tonight, and I'm excited to do that too, because that has been feeling good to me. So
Okay, I wasn't sure how to wrap up this video, so I'm just gonna try to do it here and do it quickly. I'm at 13 weeks now, so I'm gonna start vlogging my second trimester and do a video about that. But yeah, this has been a wild ride. And even though it's been a ride, like it's actually been positive. Even though the beginning of it was very scary, that I feel like was the worst part, was the anxiety and what I was working up in my mind. But if I didn't have that, I would have said, wow, like it's actually been really great. Pleasantly surprised. I actually had someone yesterday, of course it was a man. He was like, oh yeah, I know you're probably going through torture and the whole thing is just gonna be absolute torture. And I'm like, it's actually not been torture. And I'm not gonna put that into the universe of that it's gonna be torture. Like, I know everybody's different, and I'm trying to figure out what it was that maybe I was implementing that was helping my body really react well to this pregnancy. And so I'm actually going to make some videos about that, of things that I've just proactively done that I think really did help me. But with that said, it doesn't have to be torture. And so even if there's more to come in this journey that might not be pleasant, I still want to go forward with it, with speaking positivity and blessing this pregnancy, because I just am a firm believer in anything you're going through, health issues, money, family, whatever it is, for the way you frame things and your mental is so important going throughout it. So I'm going to try to block out as much as possible of like horror stories. Again, I think it's all great to be prepared, but I do know that we can manifest a lot in our lives. And I just believe that's a thing to be in our life. So I can see how it can be like that in pregnancy. I'm not going to focus on all the bad things that can happen. I'm going to focus on taking care of myself and all the positive blessings and things that can happen, and just bless this pregnancy and speak life into it. So that's where I'm coming from. And so I really hope that this helps you, because this is my first time. This is how I'm navigating it. I know we're all different. We all go through different things. But if I could inspire anybody or help anybody, that is my goal at the end of the day. So I am excited, and I've been writing in my notes to make what videos I want to make in the future. Definitely going to do second trimester vlog. I'm going to document like baby's room. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got my first baby gift. Actually, it's right here. I got a few things. My friend sent me some stuff, and she sent it through Amazon, and she put on the name Mama Shaw on it, and that made me cry. I was like, I'm a mom. So yeah, baby's room. I have a bunch of like tip stuff that I want to do just because I am into nutrition, and like that's my passion as well. So I want to go through all of the vitamins I've been taking, how I've been taking care of myself, like the nutrition part. in particular in the nutrition part, I want to kind of deep dive of things that like I was doing that I really think maybe helped me not be sick. Because when I started looking at like how to prevent nausea, a lot of things on the list were things I was just proactively doing in my life. So I think that really helped. So I want to make a video about that. And if you guys have any other ideas or things you want to see, I obviously am in the algorithm of baby YouTube. So I think I also want to do like a name video because I've had a list of baby names forever that I've just been adding on to as I like find the name that I like. I just add on to this list. So, oh, and we know the sex. So I'm going to be making a video about our gender reveal and how we did that. It is very cute and very sweet. And I have cried so much watching it and looking at the pictures from it. So yes, all that to come. Again, thank you so much if you watched all this. I know this was a longer video and I hope to see you around. And please comment. I would love to connect with any of you going through this journey. Like this is also how I'm doing it. I want to connect with other moms, or if you're trying to have a baby, like I just want to connect. So, and I think that's so important is to like establish community and build that community. Because I don't want anyone to ever feel alone. We're not alone. We just have to find our people. So yeah, so I will see you in the next video, and God bless you and God bless your family.